Easel up. We're going to have a go at enjoying some of these colours here. You're going to need one round brush today, I hope. This one hopefully will do me. This number 10. I'm not going to bother with drawing a composition out. I'm just going to work straight in with colour and enjoy myself. Start with some chrome yellow up here for these quite large. Nice chrome or cadmium yellow will be just the same. Let's work out basic composition anyway. Down here we're going to have a nice big orange. Some gorgeous flowers out here now. I'm going to paint this wet into wet and allow the colours to soak in. Up here the same. It's a much more transparent yellow, the Oriolan yellow. Going on behind there as well, right up into here. You can play with these cool and warm yellows up here. They dry very quickly in this wind as well, so put on this Oriolan yellow quite thickly and then thin it out a bit in places. And then the chrome again. Chrome or cadmium, so it doesn't really matter which. Loads and loads of these beautiful yellows going on here. These English marigolds. French ones are amongst them, but these are mainly English, these ones. And while that's still wet, let's get into it with some of the more oranges. Some cadmium orange now put into this, and have to look at these reds back there as well. So already we're just enjoying colour, literally just enjoying colour. Now to make some of these oranges look a bit richer, we'll take a little bit of burnt sienna and start dropping that in amongst these petals. See how that'll make the already warm yellow seem a bit cooler, because we're playing one thing against another. And red's a nice orangey red, you see, so it'll give us this warmth to these. A little bit coming in there as well. Even the flies are thinking my colours are flowers and they're coming in. Now, not just mixing colours but on the palette, but we're also able to mix colours on the paper by dropping in. So up here we have some lovely orangey red flowers which I want to drop colour into, right through down there, through into the back here. And let's see what we can get with them. So we're using my
cadmium orange at the minute to drop into this, and I notice amongst that there's a cooler violet going on. Which might be a surprising colour, but you really got to look for these colours amongst things here. And then, while it's still wet, we're very quick today because it is drying very, very quickly. We bring in some of the cadmium reds into those and mix the colour on the paper. We'll let that drop into the orange. I'm working at a very slight angle, so very quick, loose watercolour of flowers. It's an impressionist painting of flowers. Little alizarin crimson up into these here, where it's a very dark red. See the difference that makes there? There's those shadows in amongst those flowers. Little cobalt now, just starting to work a little texture and detail, bit by bit, like a jigsaw. Put the colours in the right shapes in the right places, and with a bit of luck, you'll come out with the right thing. A fly coming in on my painting again there. He thinks they're for real. Right, now we need some of these lovely cornflower blues, so we'll start off with some cerulean, lovely light blue. Drop those in first. Put this lighter blue in first, this cool blue, because in watercolour we nearly always work with our light colours first, don't we? And then drop in the dark afterwards. We've got several darker blues that we can use. Might drop a little bit of cobalt violet into this as well, because these colours are not quite all blue. And into that we go darker still with some lovely deep ultramarine. And look how lovely that colour is amongst them. And again, we can pick out the details later. Let's just get basic impression first. And into those there's some quite deep purple centres. And we'll pick out any other detail at the end. The light's changing, we've got more cloud coming, so that's not good news really, but hopefully we're just trying to finish this painting. On with our nice bright basic colours behind here. So going back in with a little bit of rose now into some of these pink flowers. Now let's look at the greens. We've got several already made greens here, sap green, viridian and so on. I've decided I will change to my oval mop. I've decided that I am going to change to my oval mop after all. Because I want to do these larger areas very quickly. So let's whack on a nice wash of just clean water into here. Raw sienna in a nice warm orangey brown. Let that water come right down through there. Take some aureolin yellow. Let that come in. I'm going to drop some colours into that in a minute. Drop my greens into those. Right, now I'm going to take some cerulean, mix that into it up here. I'm going to actually make most of my greens